Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another fantastic night of Mystic League. I am joined by Yori the Alpha for this amazing game of Ionian Warriors versus Glacial Carnage. How you doing now, Yori?
I am doing good. How are you doing today, Dino? I feel like this is going to be a great game. Number 1 versus number 2. Oh, this is going to be good. I love this. I can already feel the static in the air right now from this. I am excited.
Oh yeah, this could very well be the deciding game of who gets the first place in this group, and first place getting just a little bit better seeding. They're probably going to be faced against one of the other number 2 teams for however they draw this playoffs. So very very critical to try and get good positioning. So I'm just excited to see both these teams play, and since both teams have done well, how they play on this new preseason patch.
Exactly, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit biased because, like I said, I did play against Glacial Carnage, so it's a little bit of a love-hate. But I really want to see them do well today. I really want to see. I gotta represent for Group C. I gotta represent for. I mean, so I want to see first place at least do something. I want to see them step it up, man. I cannot wait for this.
Hey, Ionian Warriors in your group too, man. They're Group
Well,
C.
true.
You're gonna just diss them like that? Oh
Well,
man.
I mean, I don't think I've played against Ionian Warriors yet. I have played against Glacial, so it's a little bit more of a personal thing. So I kind of want them to step it up. But as far as the bans are coming through, there's the Caitlyn. I see the Lilia. Very smart bans right there. That's a heavy CC gone right there. Caitlyn is super strong right now.
Caitlyn is super strong. I feel like one of the best and easiest ADCs to play right now. On the other side, we have Lulu Sejuani banned. Just trying to take a good support pick, and one of the tank junglers. Tank junglers actually feel so good, or tanks in general feel so good with all these changes that happened. The tank item buffs feel super good on almost everyone, and then they round out the bans with Irelia.
No, see, and that's actually a good pick. Irelia is definitely a strong one. Ooh, and the Silas is gone as well. The Irelia, she is just, once she gets going, she is hard to stop. There is no way to stop her. And I feel like that is very smart on their side. Get rid of a lot of the hyper carries, get rid of their comfort picks, and I feel like they can definitely, I think that they're targeting, I don't know, because it's kind of hard to say. Because on Ionian Warriors, I can see they're targeting that Lulu support. Lulu with a nice Nautilus, that's a knockout right there.
Oh, and they pick up the Aphelios. Actually, very interesting champion pick. I don't know how he does with Lethal Tempo. Lethal Tempo seems to be the meta right now for most ADCs. Most like really good ones at the top are running Lethal Tempo. So he can be pretty good with it. Vayne Nami picked up though. Nami still premier support. Honestly, just probably the best support in the game. Vayne, also one of the better ADCs right now. I'm very interested to see how Vayne will match up into the Aphelios, though. It does have that range disadvantage.
Well, see, I'm kind of confused here because you see the Vayne Nami, but I'm surprised they didn't go Lucian Nami because Lucian Nami is still super strong with his buff changes. So the Vayne with the low range against the Aphelios and the Nami with the with her title surge, I don't know how that's going to mesh against the Aphelios, just the range difference. But the Blitzcrank comes out. Ooh, now that is going to hurt right there. Grab the Vayne, and she CC'd with the silence.
Or grab the Nami. You can grab either one, and they can't do anything. I really like the Blitzcrank pick. It's just going to apply so much pressure, especially since Vayne can't be as aggressive early game. This Nami just not going to have as much of an impact as we normally might see if it was with that Lucian. We do have Poppy coming out as well. I'm expecting Poppy jungle. And again, these tanks feel so good right now.
And Poppy is a counter to Vayne 100% because if she gets on top of Vayne, Vayne cannot tumble out with Poppy's W. So that is actually a very smart pick from Ionia. They basically counter Vayne and Poppy. They kind of counter each other, but I feel like the Poppy pick here is definitely going to win. And there's the Amumu. Ooh, the CC chain is coming in. I like that.
Yeah, there was some nice follow-up. Amumu, Nami just being able to provide a very nice CC chain with some follow-up. But the Vayne ADC, lacking some damage in these huge AoE team fights. Vayne is very much an ADC where you want to kind of play front to back. So this huge press R comp doesn't really fit her style. I'm interested to see how they try and play these fights out, especially if hopefully she doesn't get caught by Blitzcrank or Poppy doesn't get on top of her. If that happens, it may not be great for her.
And I definitely agree because looking at it right now on how it is, Vayne, they're lacking a lot of front line for this Vayne. They have the disengage, but the front line is just not there. So I'm looking for either mid or top to be hopefully a little bit tanky. But the Zed and the Action are both gone, and the Echo. Ooh, and there goes the Tom Kench ban. That would have been good for Vayne if they could have locked in Kench. If they would have got Kench top, I feel like that would have solidified this comp.
Yeah, the again, just tanks in general. You have Evan Shroud for the Blitzcrank. He's going to be amplifying damage. You have Poppy with the buff tank items, but we do have Yone. Yone still a very busted champion.
Oh, there it is. There's the Yone. You called it.
Well, yeah. I mean, this champion is just super busted. You know, I mean, it just does so much. It has that follow up damage that they were kind of lacking with this press R comp. Yone just does a little bit of everything. Can't even go into tanks very well.
Yeah, see, and Yone, especially with his E. Now, the only thing about Yone is if he's in a bad position, if he positions bad, the Blitz can catch him out and bring him right back in, even if he takes his E. But the Cassiopeia is going to be able to ground the Yone, so he cannot E out, which is a good counter to the Yone. Mm-hmm. And Cass did get buffed as far as with just Shadow Fire in general. That item is super strong right now, and it's definitely going to stop Yone.
So is the new mythic, the Crown of the Immortal King, I think it is, the Crown of Shattered Crown or something, or the new Malzahar like item. If it is into this press R comp and they aren't able to burst her down fast, she's just going to negate all that damage, come back, super heal it up. She'll feel really nice, especially with all those mage item changes that really benefit her. And then they pick up Darius to try and blind top lane. Very interesting choice. Darius can work into most top laners, and maybe he might even be running Lethal Tempo Darius, which sounds disgusting right now.
I've been watching Lethal Tempo. I've been keeping an eye on Lethal Tempo Darius, and it has been destroying top lane. I think it has a 67% win rate, if I'm not mistaken. It is one of the top picks from Darius being ran right now. The level 1 all in, you run Ghost and Flash, and you just start W, and you just destroy it. You can run down anybody and get an easy level 1. So I'm kind of anticipating here who they're going to pick. I would think maybe Shin here to be on the Vayne, or I would even say Ornn. I would say Ornn into Darius would be better.
So I did just get word from our producer. Ionian Warriors had actually lost their 5th ban. So their last pick, believe it or not, is Tom Kench. They the Tom Kench into the Darius, really trying to round out their comp with one of those big tanky boys. Another one of them with the Mumu there. I'm not too well versed in Darius versus Tom Kench, but I feel like Darius has a decent time into the matchup.
Darius wins that almost 100%. Only reason why is because even with Tom Kench's lick, yes, it is ranged. Yes, he can get the heal off of it, but just Darius's bleeds. 5-stack bleed, it's going to negate all of that damage, and he's just going to be ready. So it's definitely going to be hard as far as how they are going to be playing that. And I am excited to watch this matchup, 100%.
Oh, for sure. I'm also, and again, just this bot lane. This bot lane can be almost very volatile if Blitzcrank even lands one hook. That can spell just doom. And if Felios gets ahead, and he doesn't get caught by a Mumu ult or Yone ult, he's sitting free. So he has a Poppy to protect him, Cassiopeia to protect him, Darius can frontline as well. He has a very easy time just trying to getting in a whole lot of damage, especially into this fairly short range comp of Glacial Carnage.
And definitely. And what I want to see from Glacial Carnage is I want to see the aggressiveness. I want to see that Vayne I want to see the Vayne or the Yone just start popping off. I want to see that Yone roam a lot because against Cass, she's just going to freeze lane. She's just going to sit back. She's going to farm. I expect to see that Yone be a second jungler with the Amumu. Go help Vayne top. Go help the Kench. Get your bot lane ahead because the one thing about Aphelios is if he's behind, he cannot come back. So you got to shut him down early. If they can do that, I feel like Glacial Carnage can definitely walk away with this.
Oh yeah, this is very much a comp where if they get ahead early, Cassiopeia is never going to do anything. Darius can't do anything from behind, and Aphelios, his items are too expensive to try and do anything if he's not even on gold. So it can prove very fatal if they are not able to at least go even towards the mid game. Once it comes to one mythic item, though, I'm looking towards Ionian Warriors to start making things happening.
Exactly. And if Darius, I don't know what Darius might go. If Darius goes Triforce, Tom Kench might be in trouble. If Darius goes Divine Sunder or anything like that, I don't know how the Tom Kench is going to respond. Either he might go Frostfire Gauntlet If he does, he might be able to get tanky with the Thorn Mail, but it's definitely going to be an interesting matchup top lane. I'm excited to see that. And the Poppy versus Amumu has to invade Poppy. Poppy is just too fast around the map. Yes, her clear is not as fast as Amumu's, but if Amumu can invade, he can definitely destroy her. But if he lets Poppy get ahead, that tankiness with her disengage, it's going to be over for them.
It can be hard to engage on the Poppy, though. They do have quite a few dashes that Poppy can stop. If she can stop an Amumu engage, if she can stop Yone from going in, she does ground her targets. So Amumu can't Q again. Yone can't press R. So it creates a lot of unique opportunities for her team to engage. But I am looking entirely at this Blitzcrank. I like Blitzcrank as a champion. He's been super good for what seems like 6 months now, especially with the emergence of Nami. He just works as a really good counter pick into really any ranged caster. You just pick Blitzcrank. It's like, okay, you have Yumi. I don't care. You're dead. You have Nami. Oh, I don't care. You're dead. Blitzcrank is just so good right now, and he has the new Victoria skin. And I'm not gonna lie, that skin is sick.
I was disappointed in that. I'm not a Blitzcrank player. Support mains, yay, they're happy. Me, I'm like, hey, it could have been something different. I mean, I like Blitzcrank, don't get me wrong. He is a very strong champion. He's got a knock up, he's got a speed up, he's got engage, he's got his silence. I mean, it's going to be hard to see how he's going to like not perform in here because just everybody looks just hookable. I mean, come on. You've got the big body in Tom Kench. If you hook him, like he's going to be, you take away their front line. You hook the Vayne. If he can thread it, get the Vayne, done. But I don't know, man. Even if Blitzcrank flashes, oh, that's a team-wide silence right there for everybody else to just come in and follow up and destroy.
Yeah, I think a lot of it hinges off of both this Blitzcrank and Poppy. I really do want to see. Honestly, these supports need to start roaming a little bit more. I know it's tougher on like the Nami, but it's like a roaming support meta. It hits level 4, your support needs to be out of lane, impacting the map elsewhere. ADCs just still up, do your own thing. Don't fight bot lane. Go about your day.
Exactly. I agree. Yeah. I 100% agree.
Yeah, it's weird. It's felt like in the past year, ADC has become the top lane, where it's just the 1v1 island. Except you don't even fight bot lane. There's no trading. You're just kind of staring at each other, farming the same wave in the middle of the lane. It's so boring.
And it can be. But that's the good thing about that's the good thing about this new meta is now they understand what it's like to be a solo laner. You got to focus on the farm. It's not just about, hey, we got 2v2, we're just going to fight. No, it's farm at this point. Hey, who can farm the best? Who can last hit? Hey, who makes the mistake? If Vayne gets a nice tumble in on the Aphelios, hey, she might can condemn him into the wall and get a kill. But if he gets his right arsenal, that lifesteal is just going to be the Shurikens. They just heal up way too much and do too much DPS.
Yeah, it's oh god, I can't wait. This game is going to be so interesting. And I like the changes in the meta. Besides, Nami and Yone and Amumu, they're still the same as they were pre-patch, just maybe a little stronger. Especially Yone with lethal tempo. I don't know if you've seen it. That shit's busted because his Q stacks it as well. But he just autos 12 times in a second.
Now, see, I'm looking at the Amumu, though. If he goes full AP Amumu, if he doesn't go tank, goes full AP Amumu with the new AP item mixed with Shadowfire, even if he goes Leandry's mixed with Shadowfire, that could be a lot of DPS coming out of there, which would then, yes, they lose a front line, but however, that is a lot of DPS with a Mumu ult that can almost maybe one-shot the Aphelios or the Cassiopeia if he's lucky.
So actually, I believe the new build for Amumu right now, you go full tank and you build Demonic Embrace. Demonic Embrace passive got changed to where 2% of your bonus health is converted to AP. And it also has the 2% burn every second for 4 seconds, 2% max health. So Amumu just gets insane value out of Demonic Embrace while building full tank. So you can go Sunfire, Demonic into just any other tank item. It feels super good. I believe that is like the big build that people need to be building.
Oh man, look, thinking about it, Demonic Embrace, you get a Warmogs. Hey, there you go. Your health is already about 4 or 5k. You're set to go.
Yeah, and then all that health's converted to your AP, so you're sitting 5,000 health, 200 AP, 150 armor and magic resist. It feels so disgusting right now. But he is running Conquer. I hate it. No, what are you doing?
Hey, I don't know, but I think it might be the go-to. I have no idea. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It might could work. We'll see. We'll see how well it plays out, and we'll see what happens here. But I am definitely excited to get this going and see exactly what's going to happen here.
Oh yeah, I just why Conquer? Why Conquer, man?
I mean, hey, potato, potato. That's all it can be, man. Because I mean, sometimes you want it, but hey, it's always gonna be one or the other. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's fair. I think we're having some slight issues with the stream. I'm looking at the for us at least, we can see we're kind of in game. It's just not loading correctly. It will take just a minute, and we'll be into this game for all you guys to see and enjoy with us.
Yeah, guys, in chat, let us know who you're going for, man. Glacial Carnage versus Ionian Warriors, number 1 versus number 2. I mean, hey, let us know what you think. Let us know about your picks, guys. I mean, we definitely would love to hear this because I am excited, and I know I know Dino is as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. If we have picks like Blitzcrank coming out, who boy?
Now, the only thing I'm missing, the only thing they're missing on this comp, instead of the Aphelios, bring in the Yasuo. There you go, Blitzcrank Yasuo. There you go, 100%.
Blitzcrank Yasuo.
Yasuo, there it is.
That would be an interesting one for sure.
Cream Cookie says he's an Ionian fanboy. The jungler will carry. Okay, so we got Cookie saying that the jungler is going to carry. All right, okay, all right. So you must know the jungler then, Cookie. You must know the jungler. So I'm going to hold you to that. If the jungler doesn't carry, we blame Cookie. We blame Cream. That's what we do. Oh, man, these technical difficulties, boys. Always awesome.
Yeah.
Technology. You love it until it doesn't work. That's how it is. I think League's running the toaster right now. That's all that's happening. But either way, I think it's definitely, I don't know, man. I mean, who else, what other draft would you pick? Oh, the jungler has never entered in his life. Okay. All right, so we're going to see. Have you ever entered, Dino? Have you ever entered? Can you honestly say you've never entered?
Of course. We've all entered. Is to say you've never entered is a lie. I mean, I've played this game for 8 years. There's definitely been games I've just ran it down.
Now, is that due to a mental run it down, or is that just due to the team was trash, I'm just going to end it? I just want to end it.
I mean, it's a lot of things. There's just sometimes I'm like put top lane, and then I get like just it's so bad. It's so bad. I'm not a top lane player, and sometimes the other top laner just starts tower diving me level 3, kills me 20 times, and I'm just like lost. I just never know what to do. It's tragic,
Oh man, that sounds like I can honestly say the only time I ran it down is literally if I'm actually trying my best, I'm actually ahead in the lead, and it's I see bot lane or I see my team just like inting. Then it's just kind of like, okay, you know what, you guys are running it down. Might as well follow suit. Screw it. Might as well do what I gotta do. Oh, okay, boys. Looks like we are getting things fixed.
Hopefully. Still just having some issues.
Having a little bit of issues. So, okay. I'm trying to see where we're going to start at here.
Okay, and it looks like we are about to load in.
There we go.
Boy, okay. We got it fixed.
Finally, man. Shout out to the production team. Way to get that set up. Way to fix that. Hey, best producer in the game, man. Best producer.
Honestly, I love you, Matt. You're fucking great. Anyway, so we have both teams kind of fanning out here. We have Cassiopeia a little dragging behind. Well, I mean, both teams are 5 stacking, though. They are... we have Glacial Carnage kind of ready for an invade, but the invade isn't happening on the bot side. It's actually happening on the top side.
Now, see, I kind of like that though. But see, what I would do, only thing I think Glacial Carnage need to do now, I would send one person back top to definitely put a ward there. If you don't see them, then the simple fact is go ahead and start pathing down to their blue, because right now, I mean, they're red. Right now, you're in a position to where you're about to lose your whole topside jungler, and your jungle doesn't even see it coming.
Yeah, I mean, we have these players from Ionian Warriors actually backing out right now. Doesn't look like they want to go for anything too cheesy. Maybe start top side of their map, though. Maybe they can get a little bit of pressure and an invade onto the Samumu early. The Darius should be able to pressure out the Tahm Kench early, as well as Cassiopeia, just being that ranged matchup into the melee Yone.
Definitely. The only thing I can say is that is a great ward placed by IW. That is a great ward. Now you have vision on their blue. You know the timer. You've got the Mumu timer. You know he's probably gonna go straight from blue. I mean to his red. He's probably gonna go straight from blue to red. So now you can counter gank, and Poppy can go straight there after her Gromp. Maybe cut him off if the Darius pushes Tahm in. So that is actually very, very smart.
And we just have some light trading. Both these guys just playing playing how you will.
Vayne. Oh, the
Blitzcrank missed the hook.
Almost.
Close,
okay.
close.
I love to see the Vayne definitely playing aggressive there. That's what she's gonna have to do. To win this, she's gonna have to pressure that Aphelios to make mistakes. Bait out the blitz hook and go aggressive. She cannot play passive or else they're gonna lose.
And we do have Darius ticking over to level 2, just being able to apply that pressure. Poppy not going to have the chance to invade the blue here. Just going to have to watch him farm it. Blitzcrank missing a second hook. They just hit level 2 themselves. And Vayne, Nami able to apply some of this early pressure with Blitzcrank missing these early hooks.
Exactly. Like that Vayne, like I said, that tumble is definitely chunking out the Aphelios. Look at her go, just boom. Like he is almost chunked out. If he does not back soon, he's going to die. Because all Nami has to do is hit a nice flow of water. She can hit a tumble. And there's a Cassiopeia going in. Okay, nice with the E. Okay, and she backs out. Good damage there.
And this is something to note if you're ever playing Blitzcrank. Stop randomly throwing out your hooks. You lose all pressure for 20 seconds in the lane if you miss the hook. Just having the hook is enough pressure to put you in a very good spot. We do have Cassiopeia going in mid, though.
Oh, dude. Oh, that was almost kind of clean. If she would have she hit the miasma right there. He almost couldn't take his E back. She hit the miasma. She did a nice QE. Almost chunked him out enough, so he had to fall back to turret. I see a gank coming up top lane with the Amumu. Does he get on the Darius? I don't think there's any wards.
No,
the Darius is gonna recall. Okay. There's Poppy coming in on the bot side. I don't think they have any wards on the bot. They've got to be careful for this Poppy just kind of hovering around. Okay. Not much going on here in the early game. A little bit. That's a nice ward put down there. Down bot side to kind of spot out the Poppy just a little bit. Darius is back. Amumu's going for an invade. Looks like he's going for a gank on the cast. Nope, he's just going to back out.
We do have Blitzcrank going in, landing the hook onto the Vayne, though. Aphelios with the follow-up damage, and then Poppy here just to secure the kill.
There, beautiful play by the Blitz. That was very, very beautiful right there. Oh, the Cassiopeia going in. Okay, almost. That was very, very beautiful right there. The Aphelios with the stun, with the Blitz hook, with the knockup, with the Poppy coming in. Beautifully and well executed.
No, Blitz.
Oh, no. Oh.
Blitz, no. What are you doing?
That was, all right, guys, we're gonna just kind of wipe our foreheads with that one. I don't know what that was. That was greed. That was greed.
That was a little beyond greed. That was how do I say it? A little int. A little int. Oh no, Nami!
The minions!
No! What is happening this game?
But she executed. That is so worth. They don't get the kill, but she executes. Hey, that is so good. I think that is good. I think that's good. Because now Vayne gets the solo farm. Vayne gets the solo farm on the bot end. On top of that, now Nami resets her gold value. So it works for blue, but it also comes out very heavily favored in Vayne.
I actually don't know if it resets. Does it actually reset gold value?
It does. It should. If you die, it should reset your gold. Oh, Darius is going all in. I think this might be a kill. Darius with the ghost. One more. Come on, one more Q. There it is. Oh, Yone's going in. Kaz with the miasma with the Q E. Okay. Good play by Darius. Very, very good play.
And that's just the fucking Darius power lane, you know. I mean, he hits 6 stacks. He's the max Conqueror, although Conqueror does feel a little worse. Max stack Conqueror on Darius is still max stack Conqueror on Darius.
Exactly.
So,
And this is what I was worried about definitely on that top side. Tom Kinch, even though you have your Q, if Darius gets his bleeds on you, it's going to negate that healing effect from your Q, from that heal. So at that point, you're not going to have any lane basically. He's going to have to definitely freeze lane and ask Amumu for help. Amumu should be able to definitely watch top lane. He's going to have to. If not, that it's going to be an easy GG.
for sure. We do have the Amumu. It looks like he is going to be building tank this game. Poppy going towards that Divine Sunder with the Sheen pickup. Nothing too out of the ordinary this game so far.
All right, we got the Vampiric Scepter coming out from the Yone. Looks like he's already going to get. Oh, here comes Poppy again with Predator. She's coming in. Okay, and she's just going to bail out. Okay, good little zone bubble right there.
Very nice condemn to deny that Blitzcrank any chance of going in there. If you would wait even a second on that condemn, you potentially give up the hook, and it wouldn't look pretty then.
Exactly, definitely 100%. And I mean that you cannot let Blitz get close, because I mean that's one thing about Blitz. If you can't hit a long range hook, at least try to get the E knockup hook. At least try that. Not
honestly, the best part of playing any hook champion is just walking up, because they try and juke themselves and they're just mind gaming them, and then you just walk up or flay them or knock them up, and you're just like, okay, cool, nice dodge, bro.
Exactly. The Amumu's taking Gromp and Blue at the same time. Very good. Looks like the Darius might be coming down for a gank. Does Cass have ultimate? Oh, Darius is staying just a little bit out of the fog of war here. If Cass lands a Miasma and ult, Darius could have came in with a nice flash E if he has flash up. If he had flash up, definitely flash E catch, and Cass can be a nice little kill.
I do have to keep in mind, Yone has ulti and flash up, so at worst, I think you burn a summoner there, so I don't think it's necessarily worth it. We do have Blitzcrank in this mid lane, though, maybe trying to take a kill, while Poppy is top lane trying to stop this Tom Kinch.
We got the Amumu down bot. Oh, there's a Nami bubble. Good job. Okay, the Ignite comes out. There's the TP. Oh, the Tom Kinch with the Poppy and the Darius going in. Oh, the good TP from the Yone. Yone misses the ult. Oh, Yone E ult misses. Darius with the Q. Oh, and they all get it. Oh, Tom Kinch with the ult E. Does he get it? Oh, and Darius goes down. Now they turn their sights to Poppy. Tom Kinch with the W. The Q. Yone. And do they share the kill? There it is. Beautiful, beautiful play. I love it. Double kill for the Yone. That is huge.
Yeah, very nice TP out from the Yone. Just able to turn around that fight very easily. In this Poppy early game, just not having any damage, so I feel like they're going to lose that 2v2 every time. Darius was level 6, just never got in range to ulti anyone. I think if he actually committed to a target, he would be able to maybe get a kill there and potentially get the reset, but just because both of them live for so long, it creates that very lopsided fight.
Exactly, and that is definitely 100%. Like, Darius definitely could have maybe turned that fight, but like you said, without Poppy having the damage right now, being early game, it's really, really hard for her to put out that damage. Even though she does have the disengage, Tom Kinch with the Devour definitely set up that to spit him back into the Yone. That was just very, very well played.
It was. I mean, just Tom Kinch just playing the fight slow, making sure Darius doesn't keep damaging him when he did get to 5 stacks of his passive. Just played it really well.
Looks like they're going to trade objectives here. Red team did drag. Does blue team take rift? Yes, they do. Okay, so they trade drag, but they trade objectives over the map. I don't know where Poppy might drop this rift. I don't know. Darius is pushing it in. Bot lane's pushed in. That's a hard one. I mean, either way, if Darius keeps pushing the wave in, you could drop rift top lane and probably take first turret.
I think she's going to drop it either mid or top. Those are just the lanes. Like, we do see this Blitzcrank roaming quite a bit. He is trying to just apply that pressure around the map. So if Blitzcrank gets to a lane, gets a nice gank off, that's probably going to be the lane where the Herald gets dropped.
Exactly. Now, one thing I do love, I love all the wards on blue side. Like, just all the wards that they have. They have deep wards everywhere for some nice TP flanks. I mean, it is actually very, very nice. Oh, Tom Kinch with the W to go get that ward. See, right there. They're going to collapse on the Kinch.
Darius
gets the ghost. Oh, the E. Okay, come on, the W. The Q. Oh, Tom Kinch with the Devour. Come on, Poppy. With the Q. The pushback. Oh, come on. But Tom
Darius
Kinch
is getting screwed up right now.
Tom Kinch. Oh, here comes the Amumu. Amumu flash. Oh, the Amumu ult. The Darius is down.
No.
Oh, what is going on here?
You hate to see that. Darius just not being able to do any damage. Again, Poppy, 0 damage right now. Poppy can start doing damage at some point, but not into a full tank Tom Kench.
Oh,
Remember,
no.
Tom Kench is unkillable.
Oh god, that W with the
insane.
heal. And see, and I had so much hope for the Darius in this matchup. I had so much hope, but looks like that hope is slowly just dwindling. I don't know.
We did see the solo bolo happen early. There was the potential for things to happen there. Darius getting that early lead, and then just some very proactive plays. We do have Blitzcrank showing up in the spot lane.
Condemn. Okay, he ulted. Oh, Nami with the bubble. Vayne with Condemn. The ignite comes out, and he is down. Yone is fighting 1v1 with the Cass. Does Cass turn it? Cass turns the fight. Oh, beautiful. Oh, she keeps going. Does the Amumu finish? Oh, Cass is going. Oh, is she gonna get a double kill? Oh, and the Amumu smites for the finish. Oh.
I am very crazy fights out of both sides. We saw bot side with the Aphelios actually getting the Chakram ulti off, so he got like 15 Chakrams, so he one-shot the Vayne. And then we saw the solo bolo coming out for the Cassiopeia against the Yone.
Oh man, and then all of that gold. All of that gold from the Rift funneling into that Aphelios. This Poppy is actually now Poppy is starting to come online just a little bit, just to get tanky there, just to be able to put that pressure. Now that was definitely a good bubble from the Nami to set that Vayne up with the kill. Oh, Tom Kench is going back in with the W. Darius with the hook. Tom Kench is take a turret shot. Darius with the EQ. Does a move.
Oh no, Darius.
Darius don't step up. Oh, the Amumu misses. Oh, Devour. Come in. Spits him back, and I think he is done. Oh, there goes the blitz. I think the Amumu keeps chasing. Tom Kench with the Q. Tom Kench with the W. He goes up. Does the Amumu get another Q in? Oh, come on, keep going with it, boys. And the Amumu with the double kill. Beautiful, beautiful execution by Red Team.
This Amumu is 5-0 right now. He has been top lane at the right time every time. Blitzcrank was behind on the roam. Darius honestly had no reason to go in there. He lacks all vision on this top side of the map. Blue's vision has one ward in the top side of mid lane. You're kind of trolling by going in there. You've kind of been camped for the last 5 minutes. So you just kind of int away more of the lead that you had gotten yourself early in the game. We do have Nami.
Oh, and the flash comes out from the Aphelios. Beautiful flash.
Yeah.
Now, and I agree 100%. I agree. Like at this point, Darius, you know you're behind. You know you're losing lane. You're not ahead. Freeze the wave. Freeze under turret. Like, don't push up. Because if you push, you're just missing. Oh, Blitz is going in. Blitz with the dodge. Oh, the Vayne with the exhaust comes in. The Poppy under turret. The knockup. And Vayne is down. Beautiful. Darius with the flashed E comes in on the Amumu. Darius with the Q. There's the Cass with the E. Amumu with the ult. Oh.
Yeah, Amumu doesn't have any follow-up though. Darius is here. Yone does go in, and Cassio picks up 800 gold. Nice
800
shutdown.
on the shutdown. Beautiful. Man, now this is starting.
That's what Amumu gets for not backing with probably like 2,000 gold. He had his mythic ready to buy. We do have Tom Kench going in top lane.
Oh, with W. Oh, he can get with the E. He's staying on top of him. Oh, the Nami flashes out. Oh, and he gets it. The Poppy is running around the Rosie with the Nami. He gets it. Does Poppy escape? No. Tom Kench with the knockup. 350 gold. Here comes the Yone. Knocking over the Blitz. He takes over the Blast Cone. Yone with the W. Blitz knocks up. Does Yone ult? No, he does not. He takes the E back.
Very unfortunate for the Yone, and ends up being a 1-for-2 for Glacial Carnage, though. They were able to pick up some very nice kills onto their Tom Kench and Yone. Nami actually picked up one of them. My apologies. Just being able to pick up the Poppy on the tower dive.
Now, see, I don't know who the ADC is. Nami is 3-2-0. Vayne is 0-3-1. I don't know who the ADC is. I have no idea. Okay, they're going for drag. Alrighty, and that's the second drag by Red Team. Looks like it's going to be Mountain Soul.
Normal dragons this game. Just a Mountain Soul. Nothing too crazy. We don't have to worry about Ken Soul with the lack of any bushes in the game anymore. We do have Cassiopeia getting engaged on, though.
Oh, with the she ulted the Yone. She is down. Good 3-man dive. But now the only thing I can say, Mountain Soul is going to be huge for this Tom Kench and this Amumu. You get that soul, they will definitely be unkillable, like 100%.
Yeah, this is something where they're going to have to start applying pressure onto Tom Kench, or doing something about him, getting some anti-tank stats already, because it's looking bad.
Vayne with a nice condemn. Beautiful. Oh, Tom Kench off, and Aphelios is down. Looks like, yep, Tom Kench is there. He's getting him. And Vayne gets the solo on the Blitz, but Tom Kench, protects the Vayne. Does he devour it? Oh, and good job. There we go. Nice. Well played by the Queen.
Man,
Beautiful.
Vayne having the hardest 1v1 of her life against the Blitzcrank.
I mean,
and then we saw Aphelios just kind of getting dogged on by this Amumu and Nami, just kind of walking him down like a dog.
But we do have the objective bonuses starting to come out now. So, hey, I think it was 150 gold now for the turret. If Darius gets it, if they can get this, secure this rift, it might be a little bit more.
It's 300 gold for the entirety of the team.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, Darius has no wards. Here comes the pings. Darius is in no man's land. He has no vision.
Oh, but he just placed a ward, man. That was the ward. That was it.
Okay. Whew. He scared me there for a second. Scared me. Oh, Cass with my ass.
Oh, watch out, Nami.
Oh, the hook from the Blitzcrank. There it is. Nami took a bad place, and the Q comes out. Beautiful play. That was just kind of just bad positioning there by the Nami. That was just a bad angle there. Oh man. Oh,
watch out.
Amumu backs out. That was close.
Yeah, Amumu's sitting very pretty right now. I would love to see him go Demonic Embrace. It does look like he's going for the new tank item though.
This might be our first time seeing a team fight here. Amumu might flash over and get this rift, maybe. Okay, nice. I should danger him down here. Oh, Yone with the knife ultimate. Oh, come on, they're moving on the ultimate. There is the cast. Oh, come on. Oh, there's the time, the Darius W. Darius E. Tom Kinch is not dying. Does Tom 1v4 here? Tom gets 1. Does he go for 2? Poppy with the shutdown.
Oh, but Vayne's here to clean up.
Oh, and Vayne come to play. Vayne with the shutdown on the Poppy. And she just backs out. Oh, that was beautiful.
I mean, insane plays. Ends up being just 2 for 3. Glacial Carnage actually losing more members. All off the back of this Cassiopeia, who got a huge 4-man ulti in that fight. We do have Cassiopeia maybe getting engaged on by the Vayne, though.
I don't know. She's condemned, and Cass is going to be... Oh, I don't... Yep, Cass is down. Ooh, close one. If Cass had ultimate there, she definitely wins that against the Vayne, but the Vayne hit that beautiful condemn. Just Cass did not have enough damage.
Not yet, but she did get a huge influx of gold, picked up a lot. As like I said, she got that huge 4-man ulti to decide the fight towards the Rift Herald. And it was just, it could have been so much more. I think she just overextended, got a little too greedy with the gold, wanted to finish just at least one of her items coming up here.
Exactly. I mean, all the mythics are out now at this point. You got Poppy with the Divine. You've got Philios sitting here with the Immortal Shield Bow cast with Leandries. I mean, you got a Mumu sitting here with Sunfire, Tom Kinch on the Iceborne. So it's everybody's coming onto their power spikes just a little bit. But I really want to see Cass definitely finish that Seraph's Embrace. That healing aspect is probably going to be what changes this game.
I'm actually surprised by the, a little surprised by the Gore Drinker. There are 3 melees, so it doesn't seem too bad. But I feel like, I guess they're diving into you anyway. Yeah, it's not a bad build. Maybe I would have liked to see the Triforce, though. Triforce does sound really good right now into the Tom Kench. Just be able to apply some 1v1 pressure against him.
Exactly, and then to be able to just get that attack speed and get your stacks stacked up a lot better. I definitely feel like it might would have been a better pick here. But I can also see the Gore Drinker into the Kinch. You get a lot of healing just off the item alone mixed with your Q. So,
but you do have to see. Oh, we have Cassiopeia.
Cass is in a bad spot. Oh, and the Yone with the ultimate. Tom dodged it with the W. The Zanyas comes out. I don't think it was worth. And she goes down.
Very unfortunate from the Cassiopeia. She went to pop the ult, he just pops it late. It misses Yone and the Tom Kench, and she just gets splatted on.
Did it miss though, or did Tom actually W that? Did he just have 5 head right there and just W that ulti and said, "No, what? You're not getting me."
You know what? We'll say he'd 5 head. We'll say he's Galaxy Brain. He's just too good right now.
Exactly, he is there. That's it. Like, he was just there. He said he's practicing for the pros. He's like, he's ready for this. So it looks like Mountain Drake is coming up. They got a lot of wards around the dragon. This might be an easy drag to take for a red team. I really feel like this is definitely, we're on soul point once they take this.
Man. Even, honestly, the gold lead is only 1.5k, but it feels like so much more. This Tom Kench almost feels unkillable. He's just sitting very pretty with the most gold in the game. We have a Mumu sitting very well as well for a tank. And Yone is just putting out so much damage. I mean, this is... it feels almost unstoppable. But Poppy actually showing she has more gold than the Amumu right now, which is crazy because I don't feel like she's done as much.
Oh, Tom Kench is going for the Darius. Oh, the Darius with the dodge. Tom Kench might be in no man's. Darius doesn't see his team. Back out. Oh, Oh, Darius is going to engage.
Though.
Nope, there goes the Nami with the tidal wave. Does it? Oh, knocks
it does hit though.
Oh, the Tom Kinch, the Yone coming from Fog of War with the E. Ultimate cast is down. The Vayne is going in. Darius is too deep. Darius with the Q. And Darius will fall. Vayne is going against with the Poppy. The Poppy and the Blitz. Oh, does Vayne get it? No, Blitz goes down as well. Then we have something here in the mid lane. Who is this?
Oh, Aphelios.
Woo, the Aphelios with the Amumu. Oh, and Poppy's just in no man's land. Poppy will just fall here. And that will be an ace.
Yeah, a very interesting fight. We just have Cassiopeia getting caught out in the start of it, just overextending a little bit, not walking down, dodging the wave, and then getting followed up from there. Does land a two-man ulti, doesn't mean much in the end. And then they just don't have the proper focus. We see Darius dive onto the back lane, trying to keep them distracted, but not actually doing enough damage to do anything. And we did say Gorge Rinker does provide healing, but we see Tom Kench here has some grievous wounds, and that's all Darius is hitting. He's getting so much reduced healing right now to where it doesn't feel like he's healing anything. We saw his Q hit 2 champions and he healed for 100.
Exactly. It wasn't enough. And Tom Kinch, just that one item alone is basically negating Darius's heals. I mean, right now, all the gold looks like it's basically funneled onto the Poppy. And I really think they need to get this, find a way to get this Aphelios online. They need to slow the game down, focus on farming, and get this Aphelios back in the game. Because right now, Vayne is going to run away with it. Vayne is almost to her second item. At that third item, it's going to be too late.
Yeah, you have to watch out for it. I'm very interested by the. We do have Tom Kinch going in.
Darius walks right into it. Tom Kinch is right there with the lick. There goes the Devour. Here comes the Amumu with the Predator. No, is that a Predator? Nope. Here comes the Amumu. The Q comes in, and that is another kill right there for Red Team.
We have Vayne going in.
Cast at the flash. Vayne's going in 2v1. Does Vayne do it? Blitz with the hook. Oh, come on, Vayne. Get a tumble in with the ultimate. Cass is right there. Oh, shield goes pop. Here comes Cass.
1v2. Holy.
Does she do it? This Vayne is not scared. Vayne with the condemn. Here comes TP. Vayne takes out the Blitz. Does she go for the Cass? She got with the Q. And one more out of come on, Vayne. You got this. One more end.
Oh my god,
the 2v1. Woo!
Dude, actives, you're insane.
Oh man. She outplayed that perfectly. That was beautiful. Now they can just take this Baron buff and just move on down. This is the GC I like to see. This is the #1 team in the division. This is the type of play they need to come and do. Like they lost last week to Ready Team 5, but I feel like that was a statement. I feel like being on top, you lose to one of the teams at the bottom, you got to come back out and show your division, hey, we are still here. We are still #1. And they are doing that right now.
And I think we just see comfort coming out from Glacial Carnage right now. Everything they're doing is just all on comfort picks, and they feel
the Amumu with the ultimate, and there it is.
That's so much damage.
And they're pushing in. The Amumu
in the tank Amumu. No.
The Cass with a good ultimate, and Vayne is down. His nice shutdown from Cass. Cass can finish. 1E, 2. Come on, get the Q. Okay, and they take down the Blitz. Oh, but the Tom Kinch is in. Here comes. This is why you bench the Kinch, boys. You bench the Kinch.
Big boy coming through, just trying to stop the Cassiopeia from doing anything, allowing his team to pick up this inhib here.
I think
maybe they try pushing for more. No. It's like they're just going to play it safe, back off, go for the soul when it comes up in 50 seconds.
Oh, man. In that situation, I feel like right there, you've got 2 of their main members down. Poppy's down for 4. Blitz is down for 8. You still have Baron. I'd say you could rotate to mid lane, take mid turret, or you could even, as much of the lead you have, push in and end the game. You got an 8k gold lead, 8.5k gold lead. I'd say push it in and just end the game at this point, to be honest.
They wanted to play it safe. They knew a couple members were about to come up for Ionian Warriors, the Aphelios mainly. So they just wanted to be careful, and they do want to be here for the soul. If they pick up Mountain Soul, I think the game is 100% going to Glacial Carnage. So just playing it safe, and I don't think it'll get to the point in the next 10 seconds where Ionian Warriors is going to get enough gold to maybe get a whole nother item to try and come back into this game.
Because this is definitely the final team fight here. If they don't try to pressure for drag, I feel like IW is gone. This was definitely a steamroll here by GC. Glacial Carnage came in and they were ready from the start. They were ready. Oh, there's a collapse. Tom Kinch.
Oh, big man Kench going in.
Ooh, close. Tom Kinch is going in. Yone with the ultimate from the Fog of War. Yone's in there, and Yone barely escapes his life.
Vayne just one-shotting the mid lane, one-shotting the ADC.
There goes the Poppy. There goes Amumu. There goes the Vayne with the double kill. Vayne is coming in. Is that a triple? She's not gonna get the triple. Let's go for the quadra. Oh, and that is an ace. That is game, boys. That was beautiful.
My goodness. We just see this Vayne starting to go unanswered. She started off lane really well. They picked up some early kills, or they picked up some kills on her in the mid game. It just ended up not being enough. She starts popping off as Vaynes do towards the end of the game. And then we have Yone just doing whatever he wants. Tom Kench and Mumu going unanswered or just getting slightly fed off of some bad engages. And we have Glacial Carnage securing their first place even more in this group.
And that was definitely a beautiful, beautiful game. I mean, 100% Glacial Carnage came in, shown, for all you IW fans, I know it's a sad loss. It is a sad, hard loss. But don't fear, because I feel like even though they lost to the number one team, there is time for them to come back and just revenge that loss. It is. I feel like they can do it. But Glacial, they made a statement here tonight by saying, we're here. That loss last week, hey, we brushed it off. We went back, watched the VODs, played, and they just decimated, man. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, and we saw a few misplays happening. We see Cassiopeia and Darius getting caught out quite a bit this game. Poppy trying to make things happen top lane, but just not playing around Poppy's strengths, really fighting a lot early game. And then we have this Blitzcrank who ended up having 9 deaths. That early game definitely not helping, just getting Nami accelerated towards that Imperial Mandate, and Imperial Mandate on Nami just feels so good. And when she does pick that up, it can just start rolling people.
Exactly. And, and that's the main thing right there is it's one thing to be aggressive, but to be aggressive and just sloppy with it, there was no need for Blitzcrank to die to turret. And I feel like that right there definitely set up bot lane for a better play, because as soon as Vayne gets back to lane, look at all that solo gold that she got by herself. And I feel like that right there was a turning point for bot lane. That was a turning point.
I do want to say, even though they ended up losing, the mid laner out of Ionian Warriors, gender fluid Homo is his name. Very interesting name. He actually had the most damage in the game. So he, while he did end up getting caught out quite a couple times and just not being in the right position, he was putting in work and was the reason they maintained any sort of even gold state throughout that entire game. So shout out to him.
And I definitely agree. He made some good plays. He had some nice 5-man ultimates, some nice 4-man ultimates. I feel like he was the turning point in that game. I feel like if the jungler maybe would have played more towards mid lane, play more towards mid instead of trying to shut down bot, it might could have went differently. Just let bot sit there, let bot kind of just let the Aphelios get online and get his at least 2 items. I feel like bot definitely would have won that with the Blitzcrank. But the mid laner definitely did great. And I mean, shout out to the mid laner for GC. He did excellent as well. I mean, he did not go 0-10 Yone power spike. I am proud of him on that. 8-2, I will take it versus the negative.
Oh, yeah, very much so. And I think just a little bit of discomfort out of Ionian Warriors led to their demise today. I think we've said what we've had to for this game. And I think we're going to cut it over to music, and I will see you guys shortly for Hotspot Gamers versus Battle Regalia Reborn. I'm super excited for this matchup as it's in my group, so I hope to see you all there.
Is your group coming? Oh, yeah. Man. Well, I hope you're going to have fun there with them. It was nice hosting with you, man. It was always good seeing you guys. Look forward to seeing more of me, buds. Hey, and let's have a good game. And to all the teams, good luck. Great night. Yori the Alpha out, baby.
Hell yeah. And welcome back. Oh, I am excited for this game. Again, joined by Yori. And we have Hotspot Gamers versus Battle Regalia Reborn. This is in my group now, and this is first place versus I think fifth place right now.
First place versus fifth. I mean, I don't even know these groups. I don't know anything about this. So this is all you here. This is your league here. I don't know anything about this. I'm just here just to watch some good league action, just watch some good outplays, and to see if your group is actually anything to be scared of. Because let's face it, Group C, best group out there. Just gonna put that out there. Just saying.
Oh, you think so? Because Hotspot Gamers is looking pretty stacked right now. They have shown themselves to be quite the powerhouse. Only losing one game so far. I believe it was against Roar. Exclamation point! Roar is the second place team right now. So they are looking very strong. Battle Regalia Reborn losing their last few matches. But maybe they can turn it around, picking off a game from the number one team as we're getting into this pick and ban. We have Caitlyn ban. Caitlyn just being this priority ban. She's so strong right now.
Ooh, and there goes the Camille followed by the Jarvan. Oh my god. Why is the J4 gone? Like why would you ban J4? Why?
Hey, they're scared of it. And these bans are going fast. We had J4, we have Jax. Jax makes sense. Lethal Tempo's busted. And then
yeah.
I don't know if you said Camille, but Camille is, and Rakan. Rakan band, just a very good engaged support, works really well with Evan Shroud. And then Misfortune band. Misfortune's still a really strong pick right now. I think she's dropped a little bit in priority. So I don't mind the Misfortune ban. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't even picked up. We didn't see it last game, so.
And here comes the kitty cat with the Yuumi and the Lulu. Oh my god, double heals in this bot lane. So we got Enchanter bot lanes coming out. Man, I don't know. So who would you pair with these two right here? This is a hard one. Yuumi and Lulu.
Both of them are probably going hyper carries. I'd expect to see Jinx on one side and some other type of hyper carry. Maybe we see... I don't expect to see a Lucian or something aggressive like that. Maybe we see.
Think of maybe a Vayne coming out. Maybe I
don't feel like Vayne is the pick. Maybe we see Ezreal come out with the Yuumi just to play safe there. Xayah is still fairly strong. Tristana works with Lulu great.
That's a good bot lane right there.
There is a lot of potential picks to come out here. So I would love to see what they pick up.
I would love to see Callista come out here. Callista Shin, that is
Oh.
a good combo right there. You get Callista mixed with the Lulu with the
Mhm.
heal. You play around the Shin. Callista just uses her Spirit Blade on Shin. Shin throws him in. Shin taunts, Lulu ults. Boom, there you go. You got about a 5-man knockup right there. Ultimate CZs.
You have to be careful though, because as much as good as Callista can be, she is super hard to play, and it is so hard to get value out of her. We do see Vayne being hovered though.
Mm.
Interesting. A lot of Vayne priority today. They do lock it in. Vayne Yumi, very interesting bot lane. Just trying to play the hyper scaling. Against the Shen and looking to negate any of these potential tank picks that are very popular right now.
Definitely. And we cannot forget the boss himself is making a debut to the Rift. Well, coming back to the Rift, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing Set. Will Lethal Tempo Set be shown here today? I don't know. I would love to see it.
Lethal Tempo Set could be something very interesting. Going with the way these players play, I don't expect it. And we do see Jinx coming out. Jinx Lulu. Jinx very strong right now. Obviously outranges the Vayne and the Set. And just provides so much backline damage, especially with Lethal Tempo being changed. It doesn't provide as much attack speed anymore, but does give 100 bonus range. So if you have 100 bonus range and your attack range is already 700, and then you have static or rapid fire cannon on top of that, you're attacking at 900 range.
And that is almost godlike. So it looks like the more banned, the second pick of bands coming out. You got the Victor getting banned, and we've got Viego and Lux who will not see the Rift. Now, as a Lux hater, I hate Lux. I am glad to see her not on this Rift. I am 100% happy.
So do you hate Lux, or do you hate Lux or like do you hate her because of her gameplay, or do you hate her because she has all the skins?
I hate
and
Lux.
They won't make skins for your favorite champions, you know.
Number one, I hate Lux. She has all the skins. And number two, can you say a 5-second ultimate? Like, come on, that's ridiculous. 5 seconds? Come on, you can just throw that thing out and it's right there with the Nocturne ban as well, rounding out this ban phase. That's a good ban right there. The Nocturne, he is definitely strong.
The Axiom Arc just working super well. It is just such a good item. I wouldn't be surprised if they do pick up something to potentially use it in the jungle, but they do opt for the Elise. AP jungler is kind of falling to the wayside with the with the lethality buffs, Axiom Arc in the jungle, and a lot of priority on tanks. Just the lack of pressure they can apply. AP junglers feel just a little bit worse off right now.
And I definitely agree. I haven't seen an Elise jungle probably in 2 years. And I used to actually like playing Elise jungle. She used to be really strong. But I feel like the only thing about that is Elise is only strong as the player because she does have a high skill cap. If you know how to play her, get good ganks, roam, she can definitely be a threat. We've got the Vi and the Vex coming out, the 2 Vs. Oh my goodness.
Vex isn't locked in yet. I am expecting it to be picked. I don't see any reason for it to not be because Vex is super strong, kind of like just a kind of along the similar vein as Lux, but it might be Veigar. Veigar actually. I think Veigar is a very interesting pick. Does work to deny a lot of the entry that Battle Regalia Reborn can go for, but they do opt for the Nico here of short range burst mage.
I like the Veigar pick here. That is a good wombo combo. Veigar cage into Vi ult, or even still, you can Vi ult, throw the cage right there. As they come down, they get stunned by the cage with the set E. It's just so much. And then you have the Vayne can condemn into the Veigar cage. So nice team synergy there. With the Nico coming out, there's a lot of deception. If she can use her her passive correctly, that can be really good, especially with her ult with the shield. Nico goes in, ults get a shield, Shin ults on top. Nice, good wombo combo there as well with the Lulu. So there's a lot of shielding coming out.
Oh, yeah. In this comp that Battle Regalia Reborn has drafted up is looking like protect the Vayne. If we protect Vayne, he'll win the game. Nico's not providing that consistent damage output, at least his burst as well. And Shen, while he does damage early game, won't be doing that much come the later stages of the game. It is going to have to rely on this Jinx come 25 minutes into the game. And if they are able to protect her, this game is just over for hotspot gamers. Although, if there was a team to try and dive a Jinx, even through all the CC and protection that Jinx has, it would be Vi set with the Yumi, with Veigar being able to zone out some of the carries as well.
And I
This is a
definitely
very
agree.
threatening team.
I definitely agree. One thing I would love to see from Hotspot Gaming, get those carries online early. Vagar is a hyperscale carry. He is going to definitely be able to push his lead. If he remotely gets 200 stacks before this game is over, he's one-shotting that Lulu, that Nico, or that Elise. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Definitely get the Vayne up. If you can get those hyper carries ready at about mid-game, hey, they will end up carrying this game. But in the same token, if Jinx comes online with Nico getting fed, it is going to be a hard fight. I expect both these teams to come out fighting. I would love to see an invade here from Hotspot Gamers. I would love to see that.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like, oh man, we do see again, Vayne again, just being able to provide so much pressure. We saw it pop off last game. She doesn't have the same support as the Lulu. I do expect this Jinx Lulu to apply pressure there. They should have the winning bot lane. Yuumi early game did get nerfed. It doesn't feel as good. Become that 15-minute mark, Yuumi hopefully has her first item and she's sitting pretty, can sit on whoever she wants and just buff them up. It's going to be scary, especially if it's a Vi or set.
Exactly. She sits on top of set, just heal, heal, heal. And then on top of that, the set ult into the Yuumi ult, it can definitely be set up very nicely. Now, the one question I do have, does Yuumi ult work with Vi ult? Like, does it synergize? If she ults as Vi's ulting, do they still get rooted?
So yes, but there may be some layering of CC, so it may not be as effective. Because Vi, when she's ulting them, already snares them or puts them in place. If Yuumi does hold her ulti though until after Vi ults, it can almost guarantee a follow up. It's not exact 1-to-1, but it is almost guaranteed, and it can work out super well at locking down a target.
And I think that's going to be the game plan. Honestly, if this was me, I would definitely focus on jungle pressure here. Focus that top side. If you get set ahead, let Vayne, Yuumi just farm because they're going to get poked out by this Lulu Jinx. I don't think that they're going to be able to break those shields, especially with the Shin ulti coming through. Let Vayne and Yuumi farm up, play towards top side with the set, let Vagar stack, and I have 100% feeling that they can win this game through top lane.
Oh yeah, for sure. I do want to give a quick shout out real quick. We were going to be joined by Nick. He's one of my former teammates on Church of Ivern. He used to be our mid laner. He had some stuff come up, so he couldn't finish out the season with us. Shout out to you, man. Hope you're doing well. Shame you couldn't join us today. But hey, it's all good. All good in the neighborhood.
Well, like I said, I got some big shoes to fill to sit here and take the spot of Nick because he was supposed to be here tonight. But hey, you guys are stuck with me, so we're still gonna have some good times here.
Hell yeah! Always happy to have Yori here. Such a charismatic man. Always so handsome over here.
Man, look, you know what? You guys haven't seen handsome yet. Just wait till I get the beard shaved. Wait till I get the mustache trimmed, the hair done. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna see handsome. Don't worry.
I can't wait.
I got to keep the title of sexiest streamer. I got to keep that title.
Yeah. So talking about these overall comps as well. They did draft for this dive, and they do want to protect the Jinx. That is the overall play style. I really like the fifth pickup, or the fifth R5 red size fifth pick within Nico. Nico just being able to provide so much anti-dive. If Set Vi want to go in, imagine, Set's walking up. Oh, Nico walks up and ultis. Now you're just zoned out. You can't do anything. Maybe Set ultis the Nico herself and then just does whatever he wants because he's Set, the boss. Maybe Vi can stop that, but it does zone out the carries and gives enough time for Jinx to potentially just pop off.
Yeah, but if Nico lands that E, if Set's walking up, Nico lands that E, that's it, you're stunned. And the stun duration goes up through the more targets it passes. So you landed on the set, you get a nice either 3-4 man stun, they're locked down, you throw a nice Q, you can follow in with maybe the Elise, but you really don't have any engage besides the Shin. So if Shin can't get in, you're kind of screwed if you get picked. I mean, you've played against both of these teams. So my question to you, by your experience playing against both, who do you think is favored coming into this as far as just by draft alone and from what you see by knowing these players?
So honestly, I think just off of experience we've had, I would have to lean towards Hotspot Gamers. There is a reason they're sitting at 5-1 and Battle Regalia Born is sitting at 2-4. Hotspot Gamers has just shown themselves to be so consistent throughout the split, and have just shown such adaptability through the few patches we've had and have just been able to have this solid game plan in almost all their games. Even in their one loss, I think it was still a really close loss. So I mean, call that one loss, call that 5.5 wins, whatever it is. It's just there's a reason they're sitting first place in the group right now.
And that is some very good insight because I mean, hey, you're not first just by getting there by luck. You have to have skill. You definitely got to have the fortitude and the mental stability. So I'm excited. This is my first time watching this group fight. Like you said, one of the last teams versus one of the first teams. We saw it last week where the last team was able to beat a number 1 seed. Let's see if another upset can happen today. If Battle Regalia comes through and beat Hotspot Gamers, that may throw your whole division into chaos here. And I love the chaos because I love seeing underdogs beat the Goliaths of the sport. I love that.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I am just man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I love watching my group. I'm getting antsy. I'm getting antsy.
So we should be heading onto the Rift soon, boys. We've got Hotspot Gamers versus Battle Regalia Reborn. This is going to be a good match. I feel like BRR can definitely do an upset, but if Hotspot hold on and they play for the late game or even play for that mid to early game, they can